talk nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flexion, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, we ride.
Shit, boy.
More action and no talk, I went quiet on it.
The worst is your ass.
No better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me.
First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
Fires the mic. Check. Look at me. Zipper.
On play action, it's Minshew. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Good work by Minshew there. Pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
6-yard line.
Someone's looking fresh. This line is definitely looking their chop. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Room here to run. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up, keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
They'll run with Chubb.
You really let that nigga close in like you like that?
Down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try again with Chubb, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly what that nigga ate in the game.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play.
This nigga missed it. Are you fucking bugging me?
Trying to run for it. Instead, he gets out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
What the fuck?
Nothing less there than chip shot distance. A tough miss from the
What the
right
fuck?
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
What the fuck?
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry
Why is
for the
this nigga
USC
moving so
man.
slow?
And some room to work.
Oh, no, I ain't talking about that, but why that nigga moving so slow?
A big hitter.
The
That one goes
fuck?
for 40 yards. Once he
I already
broke through
know I'm
that
getting
first
juiced
wave of
this game.
defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense.
I'm
That's
glad
6
we in the
defensive
same division.
backs. So
Bust
this
your
is
ass.
why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
A first down throw for Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Watch your ass.
Anthony Brown. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So, CD, his very
Your internet
first
lagging
pass
too,
of the
nigga.
afternoon
You think you
intercepted.
funny.
And I know that's a major
That shit slowing me up from
surprise for
every
any
reaction I
quarterback,
can do.
because,
They
let's
almost
face it,
didn't even
no
let
one
me
thinks
get that
about throwing
pick. That's why you
interceptions.
keep
But think
sending
about
it.
all the warm-up that we saw,
You probably
right?
playing on
Every
a
pass he
motherfucking
threw
hot spot,
wasn't a
nigga.
single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Trying to play me on a motherfucking hot spot.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
We're scoreless after one.
Quarters with no score.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it second down and 12.
That nigga off my ass. TJ Watts ain't gonna do me.
On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Cameron
Oh,
Hayward
they
on
don't
the
turn over.
tackle.
What cool is that?
A gain of a
I
yard
ain't even
makes
hold
it 3rd and 11.
Got something for your ass, though.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Muscles him off.
Yeah, they trying to juice in
That a
this
punt
game.
of 38
They
yards
really
officially.
trying to
And the
juice to
Steelers
make
will
it
go
make
on
sense.
offense here, 1st and 10.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
And turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw now. Winston. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Winston now from the 50.
What did everybody blitz?
It's
Are you fucking crazy? I didn't blitz.
Touchdown.
That weak ass shit.
Chase Claypool.
I did on the time you scored.
Touchdown here of the new campaign. As his
the
guys
fuck?
are first onto the
Yeah, it's your
scoreboard
internet, bro.
afternoon.
You got some cheesy ass internet.
Point, and it's now
What
a
the
7-0
fuck?
game. The kickoff unit is
I'm
out of the
watching you
field, and
play.
they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
The pass.
Picked off at the 36. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, Winston. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception,
I hate that.
a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
He did it again. What the fuck is he doing? I'm not
intercepted.
throwing it down.
It's Devin
I
Bush,
swear
the
I
linebacker,
ain't.
who picks
I'm
it.
not
And
throwing
he
the ball
brings
to that
this
nigga.
one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler
Who the
touchdown.
fuck's gonna let a nigga lurk like that?
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Telling the nigga that
to
shit.
have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender
What
from
the
there.
fuck?
He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score
That shit,
Steelers
wow.
14, Browns nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Ocean from residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that.
That's
In
wild.
front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand.
The Browns drive about to get started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Come on, Riddle. What the fuck is he doing?
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
They'll look to throw here. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Nick Chubb. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
This nigga got greedy with his snap in the game. Wow. That nigga advanced once. Nigga get hurt. Nigga hurt. Damn.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it. And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half. See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third down, Winston. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give them a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here and go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Johnson on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. It's a 4-yard pickup there.
I'm glad I streamed. Niggas can watch the game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And some room to maneuver. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Jameis now on 1st down. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
What?
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bro, you did not. God damn.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack.
The nigga stuck on his back. I wish I could look at you in your motherfucking little ass room. God damn. Something ain't right, bro.
Break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 4. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd and 2, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And, oh, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 14. He's at the 50. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Winston's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had.
Put that other Ricky in. Fuck that. That nigga look horrible. That nigga got 4 completions, 4 picks.
Trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Down and goal to go.
They'll run here with Mack. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
A run for Nick Chubb. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
This
defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Shut up.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory
all
at
it's
best.
about.
Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
I had to take that nigga out to get down the field.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And
Now I
he'll get
got
it up
this
past the
bum-ass
20
nigga
to
thinking he
about the
nice.
22.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Jameis to throw it. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Down Steelers.
Throwing, Winston. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
Second down.
That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun, Winston. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now.
In trouble, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
One thing about it, 2 things for sure. Never shut on me. Never.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The game is over, nigga. shit to do. Nigga, I'm not about to sit here and fucking call timeouts with 2 seconds left, 3 seconds left.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets him a little bit closer.
Scrape that nigga. Good game, though. I'll see your punk ass again because you bum. Had a #1 seed last year, nigga.
Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point.
Packers will destroy you,
It's
nigga.
up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Browns 10.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done,
that might be
slim
the year.
and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again to Jones. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
Now Winston on 4th down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
You called a timeout with 20 seconds left.
Line.
You about to get booted. Like, what does it do for you? What are you looking for? Use corny. You talking about
so
you got shit to do. Nigga, you ain't got a fucking thing to do.
Probably crashing the line here. Winston here to throw. Flushed out right. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Yo, you got to be the corniest nigga I ever seen. Oh my God, who does that?
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And now here is another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. as this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.